All right, what is good with y'all, man? Making a video because again, it's just something on my mind. Today, I want to talk about the seasons of life that people go through on the regular, and I don't mean seasons like fall, winter, summer, spring. I'm talking about the seasons of winning and losing, the seasons of happiness, seasons of failure, all that stuff, because it's all part of the human cycle. So let's dig into it, man. First off, I want to say that you've heard the phrase before, life is like a roller coaster full of ups and downs, and that is of course true. But I think a lot of people get stuck in that season of down to where they don't open their eyes to how the season can change or how the seasons do change. Or when they do change it, they take it for granted and keep this negative and pessimistic view on life. Like, for example, let's say something bad happens, like you lose a family member or you get fired from your job or this project you're working on doesn't work out and you stay in this pessimistic view of how life treats you unfairly or how, oh, I'm not good enough and things of that nature. And by doing so, you block yourself from seeing what is possible. You keep this pessimistic view of pretty much limiting yourself from what could be is very detrimental to actually progressing onward towards the life you want or the person you want to be or the things you want to achieve. Because if you start one project and quit right there, like that's a surefire way to be unsuccessful. Whereas if you start a project and fail on it, that's perfectly normal, especially if you're a beginner or even if you're talented. I mean, things are never guaranteed in this life. They're never guaranteed to go right. But if you persevere, your chances of succeeding get just higher and higher and higher. Rarely I don't know anyone who succeeded on their first try without any any trials and tribulations. I've also known no one who succeeded who has been successful who's let like maybe a death of a family member just completely rock the world and like destroy everything. I mean, and I get it. Like if your parents died or a loved one dies, I understand that it is hard to bounce back from that. But don't let that event um stop you from going. I mean, this is for me personally. If I were to die, would I expect my loved ones to be sad for me? Yeah, I would hope so. But at the same time, I wouldn't want them to just like up and drop whatever they're doing. Like, I wouldn't want my death to get in the way of their progress. I wouldn't want my death to uh, keep them from being the person they want to be because of how hung up they are on losing me. That to me, if I actually passed away, that would make me sad. Like looking from up above, like thinking like, dang, bro, like I'm glad you love me, but let me let the camera focus real quick. That's weird. Okay, there we go. I wouldn't want to look up from above and thinking like, dang, like you need to get back in your stuff. Like I want to look over you and be proud of what you've become once I'm gone. You know what I mean? So it's really a disservice to your loved one to stop what you're doing. You know what I mean? Especially like the older ones who have sacrificed for you. So if you think about it like that, maybe that can help you stay motivated, stay determined, stay disciplined because you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for the ones before you and the ones after you as well. But when it comes to these seasons, it's not just losing, it's the seasons of feeling lost as well. Feeling like you don't know what you're doing or whatever you're doing just doesn't feel right. And that's completely fine, especially if you're young. Like, I'm only 22 and I don't have jack shit figured out. All I know is that I like looking at charts and trading. That's it. I like looking at charts and trading. I like making money. Do I know how I'm gonna make all my money? Not necessarily. But another thing that's important in this season is to actually put forth effort into the things you're trying to figure out too, because There's a saying that goes something like, a man does not fear, um, how's it go? You do not fear the man who's practiced 1,000 kicks in one time. You fear the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times. Something along those lines. And that makes perfect sense because if you sit down and focus on one thing and be great at it, like that will give you way more results from just kind of like going from here to there to there to there to there and not putting really any effort in and not really achieving anything. You get what I'm saying? So be sure to like try to stay consistent, stay disciplined in your one thing, and don't let the idea fairy knock you off your course because who knows if you quit right now, try to go into the next thing. If you just try apply a little bit more effort into it, you could have gotten results that would have elevated your motivation, your I guess your inspiration to the next level, to where you see yourself doing it for a longer term. And yeah, this video is no script, by the way. It's been so long since I've made a video, so I'm just like, let me just put something out there so that way I can get back in the rhythm of recording these videos regularly. Things just been happening, and I uh, I haven't been recording videos. Actually, no, I lie. I have videos recorded. I just need to edit them. So look forward to that in the next couple of weeks. I will be putting out a good amount of content, kind of like how I was doing a couple months ago. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Um, that season of happiness too. Season of happiness is great, man. You're making your sales. Your trades are going well. Work. You got a promotion at work, and it's important to be grateful for these times, but not be content as well. Because, like I said earlier, these seasons fluctuate and change. No matter no matter what you do, they will fluctuate and change. It's just your mindset and your perspective that changes your outcome or how you perceive these seasons, whether or not that season is a winning season or not. But the winning season does come. Your worst can and will be behind you. And so when you are winning, it's important to realize that hey, I am winning. This is great. Like, let me bask in this, but also to know how you did it too. To put down like, hey, what do I do to get here? And let me not ease up off the gas pedal just yet, because especially in like the world of business where it's just ultra competitive, the moment you ease up the gas pedal, there's someone else who's going full throttle, ready to take your place so fast. So I think I said all I've wanted to say. So I'll leave you guys again with this. No matter what's going on in your life, do not let your circumstances stop you from doing what you need to do. These seasons change. Whatever you're going through, it is just a phase. So keep your head up and keep going. And yeah, keep crushing it, guys, man. I'll see you guys later, all right? Peace.